Buddy.
Hi everybody! Today I'll be showing you my first time grooming Buddy. His mom told me he may be a little nervous and it sounds like they might not have had a great experience with grooming in the past. When an owner tells me their dog might be nervous, I never know exactly what that will look like when the dog gets groomed.
There's been multiple times where I think I'm recording and then I'm not.
The first thing I did when Buddy came back to the salon was bathe him. I did not put him in a kennel first, since I don't know if he might be kennel aggressive and I want to be able to spend this time getting to know him a little bit and build some trust between each other. During the bath, I am also checking to see if he is reactive to me touching any areas like his feet, back end, legs, and face. Buddy ended up being perfect for his bath. After that, I felt it would be best to give him a little break in a kennel. This time will allow him to take a breath, relax, and get used to his surroundings in this new environment with new noises and get some kennel drying time done. Otherwise, I would have had to get him straight to another new area and use a very loud, high velocity dryer, which could possibly make him panic. When working with a new pet I haven't groomed before, I always use extreme caution and care, taking each step nice and slow so I don't spook the dog. If I move too fast and rush through the process, I will not be gaining that pet's trust. I also use lots of positive reinforcement in hopes to soothe any anxiety about the process the pup might have. To be honest, when owners say their dog is nervous, I go into the groom thinking that they might bite. I think it's important to use caution like this when grooming any dog, but especially puppies, senior pups, and dogs who you do not groom regularly, since you don't know what might trigger that pet. Slow, reassuring movements and talking are going to help ease a dog's anxiety and potentially save your fingers. As a pet parent, I think it's important to be open and honest with any groomer who is new to you and new to your pet. If your pet has had a history of biting or aggression, it can help prepare the groomer and help for the best first groom together as possible. If that groomer isn't comfortable attempting to groom your dog after hearing that, that's okay. You don't want a groomer to be forced into a situation they are uncomfortable with. Stress on the groomer creates tension and stress on your pet. The more detail you have about your pet's triggers, the more helpful it is for us to navigate those issues. I also think it's extremely important for groomers to be open and honest with pet parents. A lot of my clients don't believe me when I tell them their dog was perfect, but I have to brag, a lot of them are. If there is something a dog in my care really struggles with, I will politely tell you what we're not so great for.
Buddy.
Now that I have his sanitary and paw pads done, I am going to see if he will allow me to shave in front of his eyes. In most cases with puppies, new dogs, sometimes senior pets, this can be very scary to them, and I end up just trimming with scissors. At first, he is not a fan of me trying to hold his chin hair, but he lets me and I see how he reacts to the sound of the clippers near his face. I then put a finger in between his eyes to prepare him for the sensation of that spot being shaved. And he did really well for it. So far, Buddy is doing amazing. You can tell he is a little timid, but he is tolerating everything so well. Next, I'll get his little lip hairs and the hair in front of his ear canal. For his haircut today, Mom liked the current length on his body, so I am just doing our touch up with bath package that includes the bath, blowout, brush out. Then I will trim up his face, feet, and sanitary areas. This also includes ear plucking and or cleaning and nail trimming and filing.
What are your triggers?
That's Betty.
Is it?
not a trigger or a titter, it's a buddy.
Since I know he doesn't love me holding his chin hair, I'm going to try and get most of his face finished without letting go of his chin. Later, I'll do that again and finish his face with a softer thinning shear.
You sure do kind of look wumpy.
plucking can upset some dogs, and some dogs don't seem to care at all. So again, using caution and being super gentle, I'll slowly pluck some of his ear hair to see how well he tolerates it. Same thing with nail
Good
trimming and
job.
grinding, which is why I save those two for last.
Buddy. Good job. Good boy. Good job. Good job.
I like to save the worst for last. That way, in case they won't tolerate it at all, at least we got the rest of the groom done. A lot of times, if you upset a dog early in the groom, they won't let you continue to try and groom them, and then they end up being sent home. Buddy didn't love getting the plucking done, but he still did a really good job for it. His ears looked clean and healthy, so I wiped those out gently.
Lucy, right up. Oh, she never hurt me.
Good boy.
His quicks were not terribly long in the back, so I just filed his back nails and then trimmed and filed his front nails. I think Buddy was absolutely perfect for his groom. What do you guys think?
did your trick.
Sammy said if one's like this too small around the neck, just cut it out like that a little bit.
It's better. It makes it longer even though it's not long. Wait, buddy, boy. Wait, buddy.
This is you, Miss Lizzie. You are Quincy Gabriel.
Quincy Gabriel.
Sometimes you're naughty, sometimes you're nice. But you know,
Hi, buddy. Buddy.